Oh God. I think I've wiped my tears enough. But did my IMEI number even help? Well, stay with me in this video to know what happened.
Hi, meet Chukwu, a groundbreaker, leader, professional, and researcher who is perfect about positively influencing, impacting, and inspiring people. I welcome you to my YouTube channel. It promises to share insightful content on health, leadership, education, networking, and tourism. Please like, share my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified when I post a recent insightful video.
Welcome back, guys. I know we were anticipating a travel vlog to a research center, which I had been dropping a sneak peek on my social media handles. But I'm sorry to bring you this before the vlog. So, how did I? So I traveled to my school's location, my university's location, to do one or two things. Then on my way coming back on February 5th, I entered a keke. We know what keke nape is, so I entered this keke and I didn't know the guys there were like tough guys. So I entered and my phone was in my pocket. Like, I regretted it, but it was in my pocket. Then when I got to where I was supposed to stop, I dipped my hands in my pocket to pay my bills. All of a sudden, I couldn't find my phone. I couldn't process what happened for like 15 to 30 minutes. I was just standing in one particular position. I had to enter a shop and I met a man who, luckily for me, he agreed to call some persons that I had their contact offered, my dad, my mom, and some of my friends, to help me because I was not even in worry my current state of location. But hey God, my brain couldn't reset at that moment when I lost that phone. I was like, I cried in short. I just cried. I was like, Jesus. So that's all. Hey. So the most painful part of this whole stuff is I needed to make an upload that evening, like I said, and I needed to download some documents. Not download, sorry. I needed to copy some document from my phone to my laptop, and I lost everything. Secondly, is I was anticipating that this particular person would be a good Samaritan. I forgot to block my line and my bank apps. That's my account. Sorry, my bank account. I didn't block it. I just underestimated them. I was like, oh Jesus, there's no way they can get in there. I have a pin. I have my fingerprints, so they can't access these things. I didn't know that these guys had grown wings. So that was how I lost so many things because of the theft of that phone. Okay, don't mind me if I'm looking down. I'm trying to be guided with my points. How I recovered the phone. Hey, how I recovered the phone. How I got this phone. Hey, even with my IMEI number, I didn't recover the phone. I know it will shock you. You'll be like, okay, how did this get? You want to? My dear, I know recover the phone. It was gone. But though they were saying with my IMEI number, if I track it, if I do this, there's a way. But I've already emptied my account. So how will I have done this? That was the thought of it. That was a problem on its own. Okay, so what I would have done better. Firstly, if what I would have done better is like some points which I'll be sharing with you, so you don't be in the same circumstances. What I would have done better, and I want you to learn from this. I'm not just saying it because I want to say it, but it's for you to learn some lessons. Firstly, I wish I had a SIM lock. That's not the phone lock, because they could flash the phone, flash the fingerprint, but when it gets to the SIM lock, if they don't have the pin, they cannot access your SIM card. They can't use they will not be able to use your SIM card for anything. If they try it for like 3 times, you get blocked, and they will require port code. So how do you put a SIM lock on your phone? If you're using an Android phone, you could just go to your phone settings, go to the settings. When you get to the settings, check security settings. When you get to the security settings, you scroll, you should see something like SIM card lock. So try to follow the procedures. They are quite easy. You put some codes. If you put like 3, when it gets locked, it will request for POC code. So the basic thing is you should have your SIM pack, so that when you request for a POC code, you will have a POC code. But if you don't have your SIM pack, please don't try this. So if your SIM is locked, I don't think you'll be a victim of this circumstance. Second thing I wish I did was I wish I blocked my account. There are so many ways to block your account. You could go to the bank, you could use your phone. Thank God for this digital economy where we could use our phone from you could use anybody's phone to block your account. I wish I knew this. I would have done this with somebody. Man, I was even using his phone to call my siblings, my father, my mother. I would have used this phone to block my account, but I didn't know. So on the screen, I'm going to be putting some banks and their code. It's good if you're banking with UBA, United Bank of Africa, you should know this code. If you're banking with GT Bank, you should know this code. Try your possible best to know the code offhand on how to block the account, so you don't rush to the bank, meet the queue and all of that. If you are faced in this kind of situation, you could just dial it with anybody's phone. If I had done this, I think my money would have been safe. Two-step verification. Okay, so we know what two-step verification is. Two-step verification for all our social media platforms, your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, or your accounts. You do a two-step verification in that before anybody could access that application. If the person is not you, the person will need to get a code from either your Gmail account. If you're doing this two-step verification with your phone, they still have your SIM, so it's kind of risky. So doing it with your Gmail account is kind of safe. And another thing that I wish I did, though I did this, but I'm wishing so you would learn your lesson, was saving all your contacts to your Gmail. It's very important because I needed some contact at a particular time. So what I just had to do was use somebody's phone to Google, use the Gmail to get the particular contact I wanted. I just restored the contact and I got what I needed. So if you're saving your contacts, please do that into your Gmail directly. Another thing that I think I wish I did, and which is also helpful, is saving your documents to your Google Drive. I did this, but I wasn't backing it up. I wasn't regularly backing it up. It was from September that did save to my Google Drive. It wasn't from that point, maybe a month before I lost the phone. So I think it will be necessary if you do back up your documents to your Google Drive. Some applications, like some apps, they allow you to do some videos. So I think it's quite good if you do some of your videos with your Snapchat, because when I tried to go back to my Snapchat, I saw my videos that I did using Snapchat. They were waiting for me there. So I wish I was using my Snapchat frequently. It would have helped. So that was one. Then there's still some apps that you come back, you go to the apps, you log in, you seal your videos, and you're editing everything the way you left them. You see them there. These are apps like Canvas, app like Alive. So these apps, if you use them frequently, you won't be traumatized when you see yourself in this situation. So aside editing some videos in some apps that can retrieve the files for you, I think another thing that I wish I had done was using applications that retain file quality when sending and receiving files to and from people. Example, Instagram, Facebook, email, Snapchat. You could also share more if you know in the comments. Like some videos that some person sent to me on Instagram, on Facebook, I still have those photos because I still went there. I met them in the same quality. But those that I sent through WhatsApp, they were just there. WhatsApp itself, I didn't know you could back up your folder on WhatsApp. I think I'm going to be sharing the guidelines on this video, how to restore your folders you backed up using WhatsApp. You can even back up your chats, your document, everything, not just to the phone, because you may not have space in your phone, or you could retrieve them from your Gmail. WhatsApp can the WhatsApp interacts with Gmail. So that was everything. And thank you for staying by. If this video was helpful, please do share to your friends, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye bye.